Hi, I'm Jeremy, tech lead for Angular, and I'm here in the studio today to tell you about the developer experience improvements we're shipping in Angular version 19. Back in Angular 14, the team introduced standalone components, giving developers a more straightforward dependency management API than ng modules. While we've recommended standalone for new code for some time, the default value for the standalone option was still false. This meant that you had to write out standalone true throughout your code. Starting with version 19, all components, directives, and pipes are now standalone by default. This means that you'll never have to write standalone true ever again. What about your existing code? Well, when you update to version 19, the ng update command automatically refactors your code so that everything keeps working seamlessly. All of your components, directives, and pipes that are declared in an ng module will be updated to include standalone false, preserving their existing behavior. Oh, and if you already had a bunch of standalone components in your project, the ng update command will clean those up for you too. These changes for standalone components are just the warm-up though. We've got some exciting development with signals. Signals have been a big hit in the Angular community. We've seen adoption steadily grow as more and more developers enjoy the streamlined developer experience of Angular signals. The signal and computed APIs have been stable and recommended for a while now. In version 19, we're promoting more signal-based APIs to stable. Input, model, output, and the signal-based query APIs are now stable and ready for your production application needs. And if you hadn't had a chance to take advantage of these APIs yet, now is a great time to update your applications and take advantage of reactivity with signals. That's not all. With version 19, we're also releasing a couple of new and experimental signal APIs. These APIs are inspired by some hands-on work the Angular team has done to roll out signals to production code inside Google. First up is linked signal. You can use link signal to create some local state, just like signal. The difference is that this state is linked to a computed expression, which provides an initial value. You can write new values to link signal just like a regular signal. But when the linked computed expression changes, the link signal returns to that computed value. You can learn more about link signal, including examples and use cases, on angular.dev. Next up is the new experimental resource API. The resource function lets you work with asynchronous values such as data from your server as part of Angular's signal graph. When you create a resource, you specify a computed expression that returns a request object. This expression produces a new value whenever its signal dependencies change. This request object then goes to the specified async loader function, which can use any data client or similar asynchronous API. Resources provide you both the result of the request and the resource status as signals, meaning they work seamlessly with the rest of Angular's reactivity system. You can learn more about resource, including code examples and use cases, on angular.dev. So, we've talked a lot about changes relating to how you write code, but what about your existing code? If you've been writing Angular for a while, you probably have a lot of code from before these signal APIs existed. Well, we've got you covered as well. New in version 19, we have our first set of automatic refactoring tools to transform your existing code to take advantage of reactivity with signals. There are 3 separate tools you can choose to run on your code. Running the signal input migration converts inputs using the decorator API to the new signal-based inputs. Similarly, the signal queries migration swaps queries like viewChild and ContentChild with their signal-based equivalent. And last, while not strictly related to signals, running output migration updates components to the new function-based output API. If you'd like to take a more fine-grained approach to refactoring your code, we've also started incorporating these tools directly into the Angular language service. This lets you run refactoring actions on your code directly in your IDE. In our testing so far, we've found that these tools are surprisingly effective at updating existing code bases. And this is only the start. These tools will continue to improve over time. You can learn more about these refactoring tools, including some limitations, on angular.dev. That concludes our developer experience highlights for now. We're really excited about these updates and think that you're going to use them to continue delivering web apps with confidence. And keep watching because we're only just getting started.